Tom, you're back with us. This is your third follow-up for DTR?
Yes, third follow-up, yes.
Okay. So 4 appointments total. I wanted to get a sense from you. We know what things were like pre-treatment, but just kind of run through what your experience has been from like treatment 1 to today, and kind of go through your experience with the treatment and symptoms update.
Yeah, so after the first one, I didn't know what was going to happen, of course. And then as I got further down the road, my symptoms were really bad as far as like after the first one, I kind of had seemed like a relapse where I would just like have really bad symptoms, very dizzy for like every other week or so, or it was coming on really hard. And I think I actually you called me and basically said, kind of hang in there, things will get better. And now, I mean, I don't remember the last time I've had a dizzy spell. I really don't now at this point. It's been, I've got ringing in the ear, but that's been there forever. And I've got that, and I get some headaches, but I don't know that that's necessarily, tied to it. But the dizzy spells is what were really bad for me. I wouldn't be able to function when I had them.
Was that your primary reason why you sought us out?
Yeah,
the vertigo stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still have the tinnitus, but has the tinnitus softened, reduced in frequency or duration?
It depends. There's some days it's loud and some days it's not.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's hard to know. I mean, there's days that and the hearing comes with that too. Like, of course, when it's louder, I don't hear as well. When it turns down, then I can hear better. But that's a day-to-day thing. Or it could even go spans of a week or so where it's a little worse and then it gets better for a while. So that's hard to tell, really. Like I said, the main thing is the dizziness. It was almost debilitating, the dizziness I would have. Like I couldn't go up and down stairs. Almost get nauseous at times.
That's what I was going to ask you. Did you ever have drop attacks where like you couldn't walk or you were nauseated?
Yeah.
Because that's pretty intense stuff.
It is, yeah. The walking part, I definitely had those. There was a couple times where I actually got physically sick a couple of times. That I couldn't even just like get up and move around even. So, but honestly, I don't know when the last time I had one. It's been a long time.
Okay.
So that's definitely gotten better. I also always had this almost like feeling a little off every day still. Like there was still like something and that's gone away too. Just like almost like if you close your eyes and just push me a little bit, I might be a little off balance, like almost all the time. I felt like that all the time, and that seemed to have gone away too. So,
okay. Any brain fog?
No, not that I notice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, are you glad you did it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. And I was skeptical because I'm from a long ways away, and to come out here and take a risk, but at the same time, I was getting nowhere with my ENT or anybody else. So I saw your videos actually online, and that's what I was desperate looking for, something different.
Oh my gosh.
So
and where do you come from? You said a long way away.
South Dakota.
Okay, yeah, that's a long way away.
Yeah.
Not a lot out there.
Yeah, no.
You guys got some beautiful landscapes, but it is not the medical hub, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, thank you for allowing me to share your story, because there could be a few hundred people that watch this. There could be several thousand people that watch this. And usually what I find is they'll come in and say, I'm just like Tom. I got all that, exactly the same. And so when people watch your testimony, they're like, maybe what I have is not a Meniere's disease kind of symptomology. Maybe what I have is a TMD, and a bite correction is exactly what I need. So just on the tinnitus, I think when we started out, I told you 50-50 chance, don't really know. Tinnitus is kind of a black box. There's many things that can cause tinnitus. Mm-hmm. And we have witnessed improvement 100% on some patients. But, the interesting thing about this this therapy is you're going to continue to heal 6 months, 18 months after you and I are done. And so it may not go away 100%, but the frequency, duration, and intensity might just kind of slowly drop off to like a level of a 2 out of 10, so to speak,
Yeah.
and not a 5 or a 7 kind of thing. So do you have any questions for me?
I don't think so. And I appreciate you doing the videos because that's how I found you. I mean, I watched those videos and those people, everything they talked about with the Menieres being diagnosed, MRIs, everything was fine. All of it was just like me. So that's what led me here.
Well, unfortunately, I think that this, the whole thing, there's this debate. In fact, there's a huge debate going online right now, and it's a bunch of dentists squabbling back and forth about what influence the teeth have over the symptoms and the system, right? And I know just about all these guys. I've either lectured with them, I've talked to them, I've seen them at conferences, I've argued with them, and people behind the scenes are emailing me directly saying, Sutter, you need to get in on this. And I'm like, you guys are nuts. I don't care about arguing about whose dad can whip whose dad. I'm just going to focus on the patients. You guys, I'm hitting a really good run. I think we have some things figured out, and it may take 50 years for the profession to catch up. That's sad. Mm-hmm. That's very sad, because we took an oath to do no harm, number one. Number two, we have studies in place that back up statistically what it is that I'm seeing, and other doctors have verified it. So at that point, I don't have any grace for people who are like, yeah, but. It's like, well, he's not coming in with, a complaint of all these things. And I think sometimes as doctors, we're like, to fix you, first of all, we have to do palatal expansion. We have to, fix, we have to do the ortho then, and then we have to do this. Just take care of what's the chief complaint first, and then we can check all these other boxes. And sometimes we have analysis paralysis. And I appreciate you for letting me share your story.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'm going to get you checked out. I'm going to bring Ashley in, and then we're going to let you go.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks.